So, if you didn't know, here was buried 200 people and something 5,000 years ago in these things. Yay. That's all I'm going to tell you. Bye. It's like a film is. Wait, there are dead bodies here.
This is from about 700 years after the tombs were built. When they built, of course, when the archaeologists dug this up, there was no wood. The wood had long since rotted away. What they found was post holes. And inside the post holes, we had polished stone, shards of silver, cotton, and animal bones. That tells us that this is not a domestic dwelling. This is a place of ritual. And now we're back to the tomb. This is our entrance stone. I want you to notice how linear the artwork is. When you go around to the western tomb, you'll know it must have been of significance. Around the base of the tomb, there were 127 carved stones. We're missing 3. Of the 124 that remain, 90 have artwork on it. The artwork is on the front, the top, and the back. In front of the entrance stone, we have a circle. Looks a bit like a neck. We believe that this represents female fertility. Standing the stone, that represents male fertility. And then we have a dish shape. The dish shape would be filled with water, and we believe that you cleansed yourself before you went inside the tomb. The white quartz was brought here from the Dublin Wicklow Mountains. You can see those to the south, they're about 70 kilometres south. The little rolled stones, they were brought here from Dundalk Bay. And they are rolled into that shape by the actions of the waves in the sea. These people went a long way to get exactly the materials they wanted. These are attractive stones. They might have been considered magical. And also, the white quartz is the hardest material available to these people, so it's probably what they used to work on the other stones. Now, we don't go into the tomb itself, but the OCW, there's a little room in there, and shortly, how many people are there in there? They just seem to keep coming. Shortly we will be going in there, and I'll be showing you what is happening.
Chinese.
Now when you're going in, keep your heads down. The capstones are quite low. You don't want to bang your head.
I got holes.
In we go in this way, please.
I feel claustrophobic.
It's not as dark as it looks. You can't see my hand on the camera.
Now first of all, somebody can take my picture.
Not as dark as it looks.
Now we're here, and the eastern passage tomb is parallel to this room. In this type of passage tomb, there's always a 6-meter high corbelled roof, and the the right-hand recess is always the most important. I say that because it's always the most highly decorated, and it always has the most beautiful basin stone. Ours has the most beautiful basin stone of all. Now, it's carved out of a block of granite even. It's 1.3 metres in diameter, and remember, these people were using stone on stone. They scooped out the centre of it, they polished it, on the inside and on the outside. Then they created artwork on the inside and the outside. This is where they placed the remains of the dead along with the grave goods. Unfortunately, the Christians scattered the remains and stole the grave goods. More than 50 individuals discovered along the passageway here. There was one piece that they missed. It's called the Knelt Mace Head, and at this time it's the most important piece of Neolithic art yet found in Western Europe. It's not very big, it's about its size. It's made of white flint, and it appears to have a man's face on it. Thing is, if this is a mace head, you put a stick in here and you hold it up as a symbol of power. So you lose the face. There are two possibilities. Either there isn't a face there, or we misunderstand how this was used. It was discovered buried here between the gemstones of the right-hand recess. Originally it would have been completely or in the ground. White flint is quite off the islands because the seam goes from Antrim to the Orkneys. So that is one of those two places is where tomb. It's 40 on into the single chamber, and the chamber
Open your eyes, you can see now.
Wide, 2 meters high, and it's capped by a 2 meter long capstone. Some of our most beautiful artwork is in here. This one takes the setting sun, spring and autumn. It's 34 metres long, and these are the two longest passage tombs in Western Europe. They're both under the same cairn. Now, my tour officially ends here, but I will be staying with you if you want to ask any questions. I'll try to answer them. You can take photographs of the passage if you would like to on the way out. Put the flash off, you'll get a better picture. There's already lighting in there. You can see down as far as here. That's when the autostats fell over. That's where the autostats fell over. The other passage that you can see on the other side, that's a souterrain, and that comes out on top of the mound. When we go around, you'll be able to go on top there and see. I will also point out other places of interest. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the video. Oh, parkour, huh? Parkour. Parkour. Oh, damn. Parkour. Parkour. Okay, this has to be the end now. Yeah, I think it's the end.